Hey everyone, hi, good morning. It's a beautiful new day. It's a beautiful new day. It's 7 a.m. right now. Just closing up from work. I had a really long night. I worked night shifts. I'm coming from work right now. So on my way back, I'm going back home, and yeah, I'm actually making this video while walking home because of what I've been seeing in the comment section of my videos. Like, some people are really funny, like so funny. How would you just look at somebody's video and be talking a whole lot of trolling the person, trolling the person? Like, I don't understand. How do people think? And these people, trust me, they are Nigerians, because once you hear a Nigerian speak, either they speaking or they in written form, you would know Nigerians are always hating on their fellow Nigerians. Why are you all like that, huh? I never in any of my videos said I had my PR. I never in any of my videos said I had my PR. And someone from God knows where, only God knows what he or she is going through, had to start saying a whole lot of dirty, irritating things in my comment section. I left it there so that the person will always go and view and see his or her foolishness. I never said I had my PR. I only said I graduated. I uploaded my graduation video, my page there, and this person said, "Oh, because you had a scholarship, blah blah blah." Like, you can see the person is coming from a place of jealousy, a place of hate. Why are we like this? Like, why will you be so bitter against your fellow human, against your fellow Nigerians? And I have a feeling that this person that made that comment, it might be someone that knows me. Like, I don't know, because the person sounded like he or she is in Canada here. But I mean, if you don't like someone's content, if you don't like someone, why are you still fixated on them? Because even that person has been viewing my content back to back to know that I just graduated, to know I had a scholarship and all of that. Why are you so pained? Nigerians, why are we like this? If you don't like someone's content, don't view. Even block the channel. Block, don't view. Rather than you displaying your bitterness and goodness, Lord. You all saying and putting out comments, content, deceiving people. Even on my TikTok, some people came to also display their, let me know, they were, talking oh, they are so smart, they know it all, saying and putting out comments, deceiving people, that there are no jobs in Canada, there's a whole lot of problem here, blah, blah, blah. Excuse you, is there any country that has it good? Even you that you are talking in Nigeria there, because most of the people are people even in Nigeria, they can't make a way out, and they are trying to block others from making a way out with unwarranted comments. Make it make sense. Probably they've tried and try to get out of the country, and nothing has been working for them, and they see content like that, and it just irritates them because they feel, oh, someone else will benefit from it and become better than them, and it pisses them off. Why are you like that? If you don't like my content, please leave. Do not watch. If you know it's irritating you, block me. Block me. I'm telling you now, if you know my content are irritating you, block me. I don't expect everybody to like me. I don't expect everybody to like the content I put out. I'm not putting out content for one particular person, and I'm not putting out content for people to like me. I am putting out content to encourage people out there, to help someone who might need help. Because if you say, why are you putting out this content? There are people who actually need this information to help people by putting out my content, and somebody's there beating themselves all over for nothing. You all need to grow up, honestly. You need to grow up. You need to grow up. Anyways, I have some questions up on my channel by people who really wants to, make findings and all of that. I'm going to make a question and answer session whereby I'm going to be answering your questions. So I'm going to say you all should keep your questions coming, because I'm going to answer them. And for those who are hating and all of that, it's even good, because no growth or no good person ever, had it smooth without haters, even musicians, celebrities. So you all, I'm not going to tell you to stop, continue. Because the more you are hating, the more you are viewing my channel to know what my videos are all about. You can't just make bad without knowing what my videos are about. So keep watching, because the more you keep watching, the more my views are counting. So I'm not going to tell you to stop. Continue watching. That is that. So for the real people who are here for good intentions, I never said I had my PR. I just graduated school. Like, I didn't even hide anything. I just graduated school. I'm working, and these things are step by step. But if you want to become, say, oh, things, your decision to yourself. Don't come and discourage other people that need information and want to make progress. You all are saying Nigeria. Why am I saying everybody should come? You all saying that the country where you are, that Nigeria you are crying about. Cost of living, how is it now? I don't know how people reason. Like, you see good thing, you want to keep it for yourself. You don't want your fellow man to progress. Like, why are you all like this? Nigerians, you all should stop that. I want to come advising you or anything. Keep your advice to yourself. Like, keep your advice. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be good. It doesn't mean I don't know how to shut people off. I can do it very, very well, but I'm all about positivity and positive vibes on my channel. So you all too should keep your advice, your whatever to yourself. Your negativity, keep it to yourself. I don't need it, okay? And my channel doesn't need it either. All right? So I'm gonna catch you guys when I get home. My word, this is a hilly place I'm climbing right now. The road is not smooth. Here I'm breathing. Anyways, I think I'm gonna stop this particular vlog here. When I get home, I'm gonna answer your questions. I'm gonna catch you guys. See you all later. Bye. And answer your questions. So this person said, okay, this is Ngozi Blessing. Ngozi Blessing says, thank you, babe, for the knowledge of sharing. But someone that didn't do any nursing, can the person still be qualified for the CCA program? Like I said, I didn't work as a medical practitioner in Nigeria. Medical practitioners are nurses, midwives, doctors, and all of that, you know, other professions, physiotherapists, and all of that. I didn't do any of that. Someone, like, answering your question now, can someone who didn't do nursing, can they still be qualified for a CCA program? Yes, they can be, but like I said, it depends on your history. What have you studied previously? Are you ready to learn? Like I told you guys, you saw how I packaged my letter of intent. So you should be able to explain to them how well you intend to do, the knowledge you have previously from your, you know, previous experiences. Say, okay, you've been in amongst so persons, you've helped care for so persons, you've done this volunteer work in so places, you've worked as a volunteer in Red Cross, you know, all those things will help boost, you know, your application. You don't necessarily have to, you know, work as a nurse or have a nursing experience before you can be qualified for a CCA program. I don't know if that helps. So the second question says, so this is Faith. Faith, thank you so much. Faith 1697, thank you so much. It's the first time watching you, and I love how open you are. Thank you very much. These are the kind of comments I want, not those backlashing me. Thank you so much. So her question goes, is pre-medical program in a private college a good course to get me into CCA or any healthcare line or path? Because I wish to get a job after studying in Canada. Pre-medical program. Honestly, do I know what a pre-medical program is? I wouldn't say, but I think my knowledge is like, should I think it's as a foundation program to medicine in a private college? Get me into CCA. Honestly, this is, if it's medical related, yes, it can get you. If I'm not mincing words, it can get you into CCA program or any healthcare line. The main thing is, are you really ready to do the job of a caregiver? Are you really ready to do the job of a CCA? And arrange your package your documents well. Definitely, yes, I think you can. You can in a private college, either public college, whichever one, even in a healthcare line. So yeah, it can get you. The answer is yes, but still, I would say you should make more research on it. Okay, I always advise everyone to make research so you get everything right. Don't just base your decisions off of what I say. Okay, please still make your research. So the third question says, your school is a private college. How did you get your postgraduate work permit? Okay, this is from Happy Bugbemi.
He's from Happy Bubemi. Sorry, Happy, if I pronounce your name wrongly. So he or she asks, how did I get my postgraduate work permit? So for those of you who did not know, my college, it's a private college, okay? And not all private colleges in Nigeria, in Canada, my word, not all private colleges are eligible for postgraduate work permits, meaning after graduation their students might not have postgraduate work permits. Okay, so I did not get a postgraduate work permit, but what I did after my studies, because even my school, these are the things they explained to us, what we did is after our program we applied for nomination. Okay, that's the only shot you have after your studies in a private college like my own that doesn't have or offer postgraduate work. My school doesn't give postgraduate work permits, but after studies we apply for provincial nomination. That is the highest because it leaves you on the path to apply for your permanent residency. So after you get your postgraduate work permit, it comes with letter of support for you to apply for work permits. I don't know if that makes sense. So I don't have a PGWP, but I have a work permit, which comes along with the nomination. I hope that answers your question. So this other person says, this other question says, I have a visitor's, this is William Mensa 513 says, I have a visitor's visa. What should I carry along? Honestly, I don't understand that question very well. You have a visitor's visa, what should you carry along? Visitor's visa, well, everything you need to go for a visit with. It's summer. You need to carry your, your swimming pants, your party clothes, because that's what happens here. Because I don't understand what you mean by what should you carry along. I don't know if you're asking me your documents to carry, because under visitor's visa, you're not required to work, except you get a job sponsorship in the process. So I don't necessarily understand what you mean by what should you carry along. So this one says Favor Obedi GV9PR says, I love your videos, girl. Thank you so much. I love you too, Favor. And this other person says Chimezie Florence 3913 says, thanks for keeping us updated. Please, I'm currently in Nova Scotia and I have been job hunting since last year. I've been job hunting since last year, but I haven't gotten any job yet. Do you know agencies that I may apply to for jobs? I'm currently studying at CBU. I'm sorry, this answer is coming 5 months later. I'm so sorry, Chimezie. But if I'm to be honest, for Sydney, I've not been to Sydney, but what I hear about people who have been to Sydney, because I have friends who were previously living in Sydney and they had to relocate to move to the city. When said it's difficult to get jobs there. Honestly, I really don't know how for you to get a job in Sydney, but in Halifax, I think there are so many agents search online to get jobs. Like there is Maxis, there is so many staffing agencies here you can apply to get jobs. And for me, I told you guys, it wasn't easy for me getting a job as well. It took me a long time before I could also find a job. So that is how it is here. You have to just keep trying. Okay. And another tip I always tell those close to me, I learned from experience staying here. I learned this from experience. If you're looking for a job, don't just rely on applying online. Trust me, you apply online, but you will wait for a long time before you're called. You might not even get called for a job. Some might get called, but some might not get called. So what did I do? I walked into the offices. I walked into business places like I do, like we do back in Nigeria. Some will tell you, oh, don't do walk-ins. Oh, they don't do walk-ins. Yeah, everything is online. I'm going to tell you for free, like for someone who also, thought the same way, but who decided to change things for herself. I mean, I was living in a country without a job for months, and I had bills to pay. I had people to send money to back home. So what I did, I walked into offices. I walked into organizations, submitted my resumes to the receptionist, even collected numbers, collected emails. I still followed up. So I'm going to tell you, don't just rely on applying online. Do walk-ins to offices, to institutions, to business places, and submit your resume. Submit a hard copy resume in front of the receptionist. Trust me, these people also want to see a hard copy of your application documents. They also want to see that, oh, this person is just not applying online. When they see it in person, they know this person is really serious looking for a job. And trust me, that was how I got the first job I landed. Even my second job, my third job, I went in person to apply. I hope that answers your question. So the other question says, Timothy also says, how did you get these jobs real fast? Because I've been applying for a month. It's so tiresome. I know. Like I said, don't just apply online. Walk into these business places and submit your resume. Submit your hard copy resumes. Walk in person. Don't just submit online alone. That's what I'm going to tell you guys. And trust me, it's going to work better and faster than where you just keep applying online. So this person also says, okay, did you undergo any kind of short-time training for this job? Okay, so this person was asking me a question regarding my first job as a cleaner. Did I undergo a certain training? Well, the company I worked for, they trained me for like 1 day, and the following day I was able to continue the job on my own. So that's if that is a training. Yeah, I was trained for a day for the cleaning job. So yeah, this person asked me what course Lynette, gosh, I'm bad with names. Lynette 1748 asked me what course am I doing. I'm studying a CCA program. I'm studying because it's past tense. I'm done studying now. I studied a continuing care assistance program. It's called a CCA program. That was what I did. Which university did I get admitted to? Chiamaka Precious says, which university did I get admitted to? I didn't get admission to a university. I attended a college, and the name of my college is Oxford International College. So this person says, Chiamaka Precious also says, I plan to come to Nova Scotia. Please, can you tell me affordable universities that offer the Bachelor of Science in Nursing? Honestly, many universities or institutions in Canada now are a bit expensive, but do I know the affordable ones? Honestly, I have not made that research yet, but if you go on Google, type list of universities in Canada with cheap tuition fees, it's going to give you a whole list of universities like that. So when it gives you a list of those universities, look at the amount that is written on each of these universities for their tuition fee for a year. Okay, then now type the name. You now go and search each universities to know what their prices are. That's how you get informed. I believe that's how you can be able to, make your own findings by yourself. Just Google search list of cheap universities in Canada. When it gives you those lists, you privately go search on each of those universities, check their websites, and know what their tuition fees are. And if it requires you, sending mails and messages to the school representatives or to the school, support system or something, you also send messages to be well informed before you apply. See, these are the things I did when I was back home in Nigeria, and I just feel it's a normal thing everyone should be able to do by themselves. So I also have some questions some people in my DM have been asking me. Some people have been asking me what province will I, best advise people to come into. I've made that video, in that, conversation. I've talked about that in my previous video, and I said Atlantic provinces because these are provinces that, make it possible for people to get PRs easily. And this is why some people are bashing me, saying, why will I be saying it's easy to get PR and all of that? I don't know what province you are, but trust me, I know I'm working with many people who have been to other bigger provinces, and they are coming into these smaller provinces to get their permanent residencies. I asked them why. Their response is it's easier in these smaller provinces. So for me, if you ask me what provinces is better, I'll say look for those smaller provinces, or look for those provinces with few populations. I think it's going to be easier to get your permanent residencies in those provinces with smaller populations faster than when you apply from a bigger city, because that's what many people are doing. So that's what I'm going to advise. And also someone was asking me also in my DMs if like what is the fastest route they can relocate their family into Canada by. Well, I would say it's going to be best to apply for permanent residency straight from your home country using the express entry route. But if we are talking in terms of, you know, it being fast, I'm not sure it's really that fast. But if you want something fast, then I think study permit or the study visa route would be a bit easier. But with the changes that are happening now in regards to you know, study visa, you know, the cap on international students coming into Canada, I honestly don't know how fast that is now. I think I'm going to have to, you know, look for students who are just applying, you know, to hear from them, and you know how fast it is for them to get their, you know, their visas now, because I know there's a whole lot going on. There is a whole restructuring, a whole lot changes and everything going on. That is why you all need to stay updated, make research and all of that. But I think it still remains, I think study permit still remains the fastest, but it's more expensive because you have to pay for tuition fees, you have to show your proof of funds, you know, and all of that. So yeah, that is it. So I think I've said enough in this video, and I hope this video helps someone, and I hope you all understand what I mentioned here. So that is that for this video. If you've watched the end of this video, I say thank you very much, and do not forget to like my videos, do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to share my videos, and just keep like sending, or you know, leaving your comments, because it's going to make it easy for me to, like, you know what to talk about. Okay, and please, I also want to tell you guys, so please tell me what kind of videos you want me to be putting up, like in the comment section. Tell me what kind of videos you want to see from me, because it's what you guys want I'm going to be putting out. Okay, because it's what my viewers appreciate, I'm going to be putting out. All right, and trust me, I'm gonna do my best to, you know, put out these videos for you guys, because I want people to benefit from the videos I put out. All right, thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. I'm gonna see you all in my next video. You know what I'm talking about, 'cause you